Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brittnee B for Flow 107.1, and we are here at Do Tour in Copper for the Get Lifted series. So happy to have you joining us. We're here at the Super Pipe. Got to see Chloe Kim do some amazing things. I'm here checking out all the action. Hopefully you get to see some with me and check out some cool things. Okay, we're just gonna jump into this, Danny.
Let's go. Oh, that's awesome.
Tweak right out of my boots, dude.
Hey, this freaking hair has just been such a problem on this powder.
Yeah, the last year's been fun. I didn't do any contests. I did one contest last year, which is rare for me. I usually spend my winter competing about half the time, I would say. So the last year was really focused on filming and snowboarding and just getting photos. And then, so we did a lot of that. I did an X Games Real Snow, which was like a filming competition. So that was cool. I put together a video part for that. I did not do very well against the rest of the talent, but that's okay. It was fun.
We saw. We did what we did.
I filmed for another friend's project that doesn't come out for another year. And then this summer I spent a little bit of time taking care of the body. I got some like shots in my knee and ankle because I'm getting old and shit's falling apart. Then I got married this fall.
Yes, congratulations.
That was rad. Yeah, that was probably the highlight, I would say.
That's great.
The lows, and I had 2 dogs I had to put down this summer. That was heavy, but they live long, beautiful lives. So I have to be thankful that they gave me 15 years of
15?
best friends. Yeah,
that's awesome.
They were great dogs. Couldn't have asked for better dogs. But yeah, that's kind of been my year.
That's a little like snippet.
Yeah,
of Danny's life.
That's like a nutshell of what's been going on.
Perfect. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from Michigan, right outside of Detroit, about 45 minutes north of Detroit, and grew up riding on some really small hills, about 300 feet vertical, like probably halfway up the half pipe. Nice. That's our hill right there. That's what we grew up riding on. Tow ropes were the jam.
Yes.
We had didn't ride the chairlift much. We had tow rope in the terrain park. You could get 1 million laps in.
What?
And you could nightboard, which was key.
Nice.
The nighttime boarding kept me, I would go to school, my mom, I would get home, she'd be like, homework, and then you can go snowboarding. So I would go snowboarding around like 6 p.m. every night, get done at like 9 or 10 p.m. My mom would come grab me and do it all again the next day. And that was really how I started my snowboard stoke, and really just being a part of the sport, not being a professional in any way. And that was like maybe age 9 through 13, and then I started competing in like small regional events, and then got to national events, and then eventually worked my way to things like Do Tour.
Yeah, you just kept going, Danny. You can't be stopped. Slow down. Would you say?
Injuries are always a battle. I've had lots of them. I've had broken femur, I've had knee surgeries, I've had ankle surgeries, back, pelvis. Those are always an obvious one, an easy one for me to say. Those have been some of the hard things. Mentally, sometimes you battle stuff too. So I think the mental and physical sides of injuries are always a challenge. But that's kind of like, I think, been kind of like part of my strong suit too, is just getting past some of that crap. So,
yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of been my things I've had to overcome. I would say injuries mostly. My head gets a little messed up sometimes, so I gotta like keep myself in check too. So. Stuff gets heavy in life, whether it's family or just even what's going on in your circle of life, in your head. I mean, it's good to talk about it with friends. If you don't have friends to talk about it with, find some family to talk about it with, and having friends is really like probably the biggest part of mental health, having people to talk through it with and experience it all with. You know, I feel bad for people who don't have as many friends. I have such a big group behind me. I have so much people who are so supportive, so I feel for those who don't have that kind of support. So,
you need a support system.
Yeah, you really do.
That's important.
Wow, we're going back.
Where are we right now?
Yeah.
We're going into 2022.
Oh my God, 13 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
What was I? I was probably awesome. I imagine I was probably a rude little punk, and I was probably like expecting it or something like that. But I'm sure it was great. I do remember it. I was in South America, and there was a Slayer concert in Santiago, Chile, and everyone else was going, and I was being forced to get on a plane and go to the Trans World Awards, or the Snowboarder Mag Awards, and that era, and I didn't know I was gonna get Rookie of the Year or whatever I got in that time, but I went and I got some award, and I had to miss Slayer, but it was all kind of worth it.
I would say it's worth it.
I got a cool, and I was like young, and I got to like hang out in the snowboard culture, and everybody was drinking and partying, and I was like, whoa, it was like one of my first introductions to the our world,
the culture,
our little weird industry that we're in. You know, I would say chill out on a few levels. Like I think that from snowboarding, like half of my injuries were just me being a little bit of a loose cannon out there on the slopes.
Yeah.
You know, you think you're better than you are
full
sometimes.
sending it sometimes.
Yeah,
when
exactly.
it's not necessary.
I was kind of maybe a little bit of a loose cannon, so I would say chill out, and then I would say chill out too around like just the experimenting and indulging in everything that our industry and life gives us, you know, like everything in moderation, and just, I would probably just tell them to just chill out.
Yeah.
Chill out.
And it's okay to not like feel pressure.
Yeah.
And like the influence of others.
Oh yeah.
You know?
You nailed it. You nailed it. That's what I would say. That's
I'm not even like in the culture. I'm still like stuck on the bunny hill, Danny.
Yeah,
but
you nailed it. You nailed it. Well, this is like the first event of the season, usually for me. They had the Grand Prix last weekend, but it's kind of uptight.
Sure.
It's all about results at the Grand Prix. This one's a bit more of like a party, and a lot of the industry is here. A lot of the magazines come here. And just my family comes from Utah. The Dew family is here. Like, I've been a part of, Mountain Dew has been a sponsor of mine for over 10 years, and so seeing all that family is always fun. This is like the kickoff event for me for the season, so I always look forward to seeing everyone, competing a little bit. That's kind of stressful, and it's not as fun as it might seem, but I look forward to it.
Sure, it's there.
Mostly just seeing all the people I haven't seen since the last event, you know? Because once summer rolls around, I turn into a little bit of like I don't see the competition side of snowboarding anymore. We go to like Mount Hood, I see some people there snowboarding, and then we go to like South America and just kind of do our thing, and we don't see anybody but the people we're snowboarding with. So it's nice to see all the friends and industry folks that we see through the competition circuit.
So it's like community and the energy.
Yeah,
almost.
and just kicks off the season.
Kicks it off.
Yeah, it's kind of
full force.
Yeah. You know, you kind of got to make it the best day ever every day, sort of, you know, and at the same, you know, at the same time, you know, not every day has to be, don't get anxiety over not making it the best day ever. Just enjoy, you know, like, go into the day with an open mind and try to make it the best day ever, you know? Enjoy yourself, get some activity in. I'm a very active person, so I probably wake up and I'm like, all right, we're going snowboarding first.
Where we go?
Like, I want to go for a swim. I haven't swam in like 2 days, so I need to go for a swim.
Right.
Like, well, you know, I got to take care of the body. I got to stretch. I should stretch first. I don't know what my motto is, but, you know,
live life to
make every day count.
Make every day count. There you go. I'd say that's a good motto. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to just expanding my Snowboarding a lot. I've been a competitive snowboarder for a long time.
Sure.
It's blessed me with a ton of friends and a ton of support. But there's another side of snowboarding that I've never really gotten to focus on, which is free riding and filming, and it's lured me in very heavily. I'm very attracted to it right now. Olympics is this season, and I have zero desire to go or be involved in that.
That's
I have
all right.
a huge desire to be in sort of this free riding side of snowboarding, and then I'm gonna try to be a good husband. I'm married.
Got a
and,
new journey.
I'm gonna
Good partner,
I'm on a little bit of a new journey. I gotta be a good partner. So that's my 2022 focuses, I guess.
I love that.
Yeah. Peace Park is a fun event, and it changes every year. We try to not keep it stale, and I'll tell you, the beginning idea was like, we would do these half pipe shoots every year, and the half pipe kind of never changed. We would ride the same half pipe every contest, and then April would roll around, and they'd be like, cool, we're gonna do a half pipe shoot in the same half pipe you've just ridden for the last 3 months.
Right.
And we were like, okay, cool. And so one year I was like, hey, can we kind of break this thing up, add some rails, let's make some gaps in the
Freshen
half
it
pipe,
up.
let's add some hips in, whatever. So it was, it started as like a little experiment of the features or the terrain that we're gonna ride.
Sure.
And now it's kind of really grown up. It started as this little baby, and then now we've kind of grown. Maybe we're in I'd say we're in college right now.
Good.
with Peace Park. It's
Eyes
sort
on
of
the
a
degree.
it's sort of a yeah, it's turning into its own little thing. It's like we have some small events, like regional events, where kids can qualify to make it to the main Peace Park. And Peace Park now has become like a competition, so there's a winner. It used to just be kind of a session. Now we have like an actual competition, and we do some like racing, we do some like whoever can go highest kind of thing, and then there's like a style trick kind of segment to it. I get that question a lot. It changes.
Really?
It changes a lot. And I listen to music always when I compete. Out in the free riding backcountry side of snowboarding, we don't listen to music as much because we need to hear the sounds, and if the snow's cracking below us and avalanching or whatever.
It's important to know.
It's good to know, but like when we're building a kicker or something, we bust the speaker out and we're jamming. But yesterday, I just told the story. I was started with some country as the beginning of practice.
I love country.
I love country. I'm a big fan, but like not like pop country. Not like
I know.
not like
You
pop
guys
country.
thought
But like
everybody's
some,
like, it's coming poppy. I know.
It's always been that way though.
Yeah.
Where like there's this other side of country that is really good. The Coulter Wall, Tyler Childers.
Yeah.
That kind of like is that's a little more my avenue for country. But I started with country during practice yesterday, and then halfway through I was like, I'm kind of feeling mellow, and we're about to compete. I should jack it up. So the kids, the younger kids that I hang out with, I'm 33 now, and a lot of these kids that are competing and that I travel with all year, they're like 25, 26, 28. They keep me in the hip hop. I get it from them.
I love when you say kids and you're like, you're 28.
Yeah,
You're
well, they kind of
33.
seem like kids. I mean, yeah, like I'm still a kid, definitely. But I just don't know what hip hop to listen to. There's all these like one name rapper, or like it's Lils and Youngs and Gucci Manes and
Gucci has been around for a minute though. We don't know where Gucci is.
So anyway, I listened to hip hop through the event yesterday, and there was this one. I'm super into this one dude, G Herbo.
G Herbo.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I don't know it either. And
Okay.
Brock Crouch put it it's on my playlist because they just tell me what to listen to.
He's underground.
But G Herbo's kind of dope. I'm backing it.
Oh my god.
But I don't know. The kids put me into Drake. Drake's a little soft, but like it's catchy.
No, you did not say Drake is a little soft.
He's a lot soft. Is that what you're thinking?
I'm hurt.
I mean, he's soft.
I'm hurt, Danny.
He's so emotional sometimes.
He
And
got
don't get
stuff
me
to
wrong,
say.
I
He got
love
stuff.
it.
Actually,
He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders. I get it.
I do not personally have any attachment to Drake, so it's okay.
I hang with a lot of Canadians, and I'll tell you what, he's like Jesus Christ to them.
Come on.
But
OVO,
but I like what he's doing. I love the catchy, and I end up listening to his music. I'm not saying that I don't listen to Drake.
It always ends up on your playlist
It
somehow.
does. It
I know.
totally
I know.
does. I like, you know, a lot of, in that hip hop world, there's a lot of names I don't know, like off the top of my head, but I like that world. I get it's catchy, it's fun to listen to, it's an amp up kind of thing. But I listen to everything to get me into, like, I just said in there, like, nothing gets you pumped like Sabbath.
Yeah.
You throw some Sabbath on, but I don't want to over amp out there, you know? I
don't over amp.
Blow it out on the first hit, you
Right.
know, or something.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen. So I gotta like control my amp up in there sometimes.
For
so
sure.
like hip hop has that good like bounce to it where it's like not too amping, but it's like you feel kind of swaggy listening to
Yeah,
it
you
sometimes.
feel like you got some drip.
Yeah, and
That's
somebody
amazing.
like gives you nuts before you drop in, you're like,
Yeah, man.
and like, yeah, I get to be cool for a second in my head when I listen to hip hop. Cause I know I'll never
Great answer.
I'll never be a rapper, you know. So
But it's
fun
always
to
nice to like kind of feel like
dip into
you
that
get
world
it.
for a minute. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I'd probably be an emotional rapper.
I'd probably cry
be
every track.
Here I am talking shit on Drake, and I'd probably be right in there with
Crying every track.
like a lot of singing, and like he sometimes is just talking. He's not even rapping sometimes.
But he's still out here.
But he's still
I don't know.
crushing it. He's probably got the most views, listens, whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's your?
It's based on my mood.
Oh yeah.
You're the same way.
Same.
Based on my mood, I can go from
I
country to
love
trap
me some
to-
reggae.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a reggae
Sticky
guy.
Fingers?
I don't know what Sticky Fingers
Oh,
is. I'm
God.
more like the probably like older conscious reggae. Like I don't know
Okay.
what that.
The older ones?
Yeah, like some
Before my
Peter
time?
Tosh or like.
No idea.
You know, yeah. Yeah, we listen to different reggae.
I'm part of the
You're-
kids that
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
about earlier. So
You're yeah. I know you. I know you.
Well, thanks, Danny. That's all I have for you today.
Hey.
It's been a pleasure.
That was beautiful. Nice to
Thank you
meet
so much. So nice to meet you.
Thanks for listening.